Losing something in a taxi can be stressful, but don't worry. If you have forgotten an item in Dubai taxi, there is a proper system in place to help you get it back. In this video, I'll walk you through a step-by-step guide on how to retrieve your lost belongings. Let's get started. Step 1. Stay calm and recall important details. The first thing to do is to stay calm and try to recall as much as detail as possible about your taxi ride. The more information you have, the easier it will be to track down your item. Here is what you need to remember. Pick up locations, where you started your trip. Pick up time, approximate time you entered the taxi. Drop off locations, where you ended your trip. Trip duration, estimate of how long the ride took. Drop off time, the approximate time you got out of the taxi. Number of passengers, whether you were alone or with someone. Sitting positions, did you sit in the front or back seat? Fare payment mode, did you pay with a card, cash or no card? Taxi fare amount, approximate fare charged for the ride. Description of the lost item, color, brand and contents of the item. For example, black Nike backpack with a white charger and personal items. Now that you have these details, let's move on to the next step. Step 2. Contact RTA Lost and Found immediately. Dubai Road and Transport Authority RTA has dedicated lost and found service for taxi passengers. You can report your lost item in 3 ways. Option 1. Call the RTA customer service hotline, which is 800 9090. This is the fastest way to report a lost item. The RTA team will check their system and try to locate the taxi and driver. Option 2. Use the RTA Smart app. If you use the RTA Smart app to book your ride, open the app, go to Lost and Found and report your item. Option 3. Visit the RTA website. Go to www.rta.ae, find the Lost and Found section and fill out the form with your trip details. Step 3. Wait for RTA contact the taxi driver. Once you report the lost item, the RTA team will check their system to find out which taxi you were in. They will contact the driver and ask if your item was found. If the driver has it, you will be informed of the next steps. If the driver has your item, the driver may return it directly to you. The driver may drop it off at an RTA Lost and Found center. If the item is not immediately found, the RTA team will keep looking and notify you once it is located. So be patient, but make sure to follow up if needed. Step 4. Retrieving your lost item. Now, if your item is found, there are 2 ways to get it back. Option 1. Collect it from an RTA Lost and Found center. You may be asked to visit an RTA Lost and Found office to pick up your item. Bring your ID and a description of the lost item for verifications. Option 2. Request taxi delivery. If you prefer, the taxi driver can deliver your lost item to you. However, you may need to cover the fare for the trip. Before accepting the item, always check that everything is inside and matches your original description. Losing something in taxi is frustrating, but following these steps can help you get it back quickly. Here are some quick tips to avoid losing items in the future. Always double check your seat before exiting the taxi. Use the RTA Smart app to book your rides. It keeps track of your trip details. Take a picture of your taxi receipt if you pay in cash. Keep valuable items in a secure place like a zipped bag or pocket. Have you ever lost something in taxi? Share your experience in the comments below. If this video was helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more useful trips, travel tips and lost and found guides. Thank you so much for watching. See you in next video.